Right, very briefly, we've covered up our personal details, but as you may see, this is from the NHS. NHS England and NHS Improvement. Let's just have a look. Okay. Improvement Skipton House, 80 London Road, London SE1 6L. Okay, so let's have a look at this document, shall we? Now then, because I'm over 21, nice of me to say, isn't it? Seriously, because I'm over 64 or 8, I'm eligible for a free flu vaccine, as it says here. And it goes through that our records of stating that you've not had it. Well, I never will have it. Why do I need flu vaccine? It says it's important you get vaccinated to protect you from catching flu. Okay, and prevent it spreading among your family, friends and community. With COVID-19 in circulation, it is more important than ever to reduce the number of people becoming ill with flu. So COVID-19 is flu. Thank you very much, NHS. Becoming ill with flu this winter to help protect them and the NHS. Flu is a virus that can spread easily from one person to another, even if you don't have symptoms. Whilst most people will recover within a week, flu can cause severe illness and death for some people. And it goes on. Visiting your vaccination service. Vaccination services in your area will have a range of measures in place to keep you safe from COVID-19. Which is the flu that they just said. These include regular cleaning and disinfecting and social distancing in waiting areas. Staff giving the vaccine will be wearing protective equipment. Appointments times may be scheduled to reduce the number of waiting area. Okay, in the waiting area. Or you may be asked not to arrive early. Please make an appointment with pharmacy general practice to get vaccinated. Yeah, but you say there's special areas. It's just utter confusion, isn't it? But the bottom line is that the NHS is saying that COVID-19 is the flu. And for those who oppose what the NHS is saying here, had better ask this question. This letter came to myself advising me to take the flu vaccine in order to protect myself from COVID-19. Why then is a new vaccine being created, so it is said, to protect from COVID-19 when the flu vaccine here protects from COVID-19? Secondly, the omission. Do you see the omission here? You that contend that it is not the flu, you're contending against the NHS. The NHS is not saying here, go to a test centre to see if you've got COVID-19. Go to a test centre to get injected with the new vaccine for COVID-19. No, it's one vaccine that I need to be vaccinated with, and that's a flu vaccine, and they are saying that it is COVID-19. You see, this letter is supposed to be concerned for my health. If it was concerned for my health, they wouldn't be talking about a flu vaccine singularly. They would first of all be saying COVID-19, you need to get tested and inoculated because people are dying from COVID-19. But their rhetoric here is that the flu virus is COVID-19, and to protect from it, I need vaccination, a flu jab, which comes in two parts. And a flu jab, by the way, makes you ill. Very rarely do people get away with not being ill. You'll be ill for 4 or 5 weeks because it gives you the flu. Because a flu jab cannot protect from flu because flu has various viruses. So you were injecting against a virus, you must know what that virus is in order to inject against it. They can't do that, so they give you the flu in order to not then get the flu. That's crazy. What a crazy world we live in. But here, the NHS has plainly, openly said that COVID-19 is flu. Whilst it promotes it to be something else when it comes out to the general public, isn't it? In public, that is. I wrote back to them and said, right, all this, what I'm saying to you, plus, why is it that if you've created a new vaccine that everybody's going to be injected with, okay, you say everybody, that's an exaggeration on their part, then surely that should be bulldozed into the ground because you've already got flu vaccine, which you say in your letter, that copes with COVID-19. Secondly, if there's a bigger boy on the block, as you and the media are saying, a more virulent strain, therefore then flu vaccine is a waste of time, and the new vaccine that you claim to have created is a waste of time because the big boy self-declares that he's the big boy. He can overrule flu vaccine. He can overrule your so-called new vaccine. So all of it must be bulldozed and start again to try and find a vaccine that will now cope with Mr. Big. Oh, what a wondrous web the NHS and government and the media and the press weave when first they practice to deceive, to suck the life blood out of people, to catch people in their web of deceit and lies. Ladies and gentlemen, those who contend to the hilt that COVID-19 is anything but the 365-day a year normal flu are fighting against the NHS, who are declaring that COVID-19 is the common flu. Keep fighting. You're not fighting me, boyos. You're fighting the very NHS whom you trust through us. As soon as you attack us, you're attacking the NHS, you fools. Because we're declaring what the NHS is declaring. So by attacking us, you're therefore attacking the NHS. Well, we'll leave it at that.